everybody, it's me, GhostCritic, with a sneaky little comic book haul. This Saturday my comic book store had a Halloween sale. They had some free Halloween Day comics. We didn't have that great a selection, so I only managed to pick up 2 and something else that wasn't really Halloween related, but it was still free. But they also had about 30 issue 1s, some of them quite recent, that were for £1 only, and all their back issues were also only £1. So I had a quick look through and picked up some bits to fill in gaps in my collection, and picked up a load of number 1s from recent months that I've thought, not really want to spend that much money, I'm not that interested, but now it's £1, I get to try it out at least. So for the 2 comics that were kind of the Halloween Comic Fest, there was a Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. It's Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. Not sure if this is new material or it's reprinted. The cover looks very familiar to something that I may actually already have, but it was free, so what are you going to say to that? We have from Berserker Press, Church of Hell. This is by Alan Grant, Wayne Nichols and Simon Bisley, so a little bit of Simon Bisley art in there, you can't go wrong. The back cover, rather graphic, certainly of the horror genre. The other free thing that they were giving away was this magazine of Marvel celebrating its 75th anniversary. There's a bunch of articles, the 75 top stories of Marvel through the years, an interview with Stan Lee. There's all sorts in there. It's just like a magazine with lots of different articles and clearly adverts to make you buy lots of Marvel stuff. So on to all those issue 1s. These were all £1. We've got Warren Ellis's Supreme Blue Rose. I know a lot of people in our community that were saying, why aren't you picking this up? And it just didn't appeal to me really, but for £1 I'll give it a shot. This is a sneaky number 1 because it's not really, but we've got Uncanny X-Men. They stuck issue 1 at the top there, but it's really issue 19. But it's got some Bichello artwork on there, which I love, so I'm at least going to enjoy it visually. Didn't hear a great deal of good stuff about this, but again, it's £1, so Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. Something that I wanted to try, but was a little bit pricey. I love both their works on Powers. It is the United States of Murder Inc., Bendis and Oeming teaming up again, so look forward to reading that one. Charles Soule's Marvel work, Inhuman, issue number 1. Not heard that many people talk about this, but it's the Inhumans. They're a really fun group that I like reading in the past, so I'm going to give that a go. Elektra, issue 1, been told that the artwork on this is fantastic. Haven't really heard many people talking about the storyline, but £1! Finally, that I picked up of the issue 1s that I fancied, I thought I'm not going to collect this, but I thought I'd give it a whirl for £1. It's Future's End issue 1. I have issue 0, I think, was that on Free Comic Book Day? I think it was, so number 1, we'll see how that goes. Again, back issues, they had all for £1. So I picked up some Silver Surfer from the 3rd volume. I'm trying to complete that, I'm doing quite well. Issue number 22. Number 26. This is a great cover. Issue 32, very Kirby-esque. That's down to the inker on here. It's Joe Sinnott, worked a great deal with Jack Kirby. You can see the influences there on that cover for sure. Issue 33, Silver Surfer meeting up with the Impossible Man. So that's just going to be a bit of a jokey issue, no doubt. Issue 34. Issue 35. And finally for Silver Surfer, issue 84. Pumped up Silver Surfer there. Also found some Daredevil. So we've got issue 279, again filling up some gaps in my later run of Daredevil. Kind of, what years are these? Is this 90s? I can't quite see. This is probably, it's got to be at least late 80s, early 90s. Issue 280. 281. And issue 300. That's my Daredevils. Given that it is obviously coming up to Halloween, thought I'd pick out some Halloweeny kind of affairs. So from Image, The Astounding Wolfman, the director's cut to issue 1. And Man with the Screaming Brain from Dark Horse, issue 1, written by Bruce Campbell, him of Evil Dead cult fame. Surprised that he was going to let this go, because I'm sure this is worth a lot more than £1 these days. It's Lazarus, issue 1. Jonathan Ross, Turf, issue 5. I have all but I think it's issue 2 I don't think I've got. I want to get them all before I read this. Jonathan Ross over here is kind of like a TV interviewer in the kind of Letterman kind of mould, that kind of stuff, late night show, whatever you Americans call it. And then finally, I mean, for £1 for this, I was just like grabbing it. And hopefully he won't go, oh, that shouldn't be in there. But Powers, issue 3 of the first volume. You don't find these around very much, and certainly not for £1. That was my comic book haul. All treats, no tricks. I'll see you tomorrow with the question of the week. Take care. Bye-bye.